Hi everyone, it's Michelle from Cake Craze. Welcome back to the Cake Craze channel and Damn Sweet Honesty. Today I'm going to talk to you about paid work versus promotional work. So that means paid work versus free work in the general sense. So there are positives and negatives to this, obviously, as there is for anything. So some of the positives are you might want to do a collaborative shoot with a whole group of different vendors or people or businesses, and then that way you'll get some beautiful photos, you might get some networking happening, you might get some referrals and things like that, which could possibly lead to some work down the track, but mostly you're probably going to just get those photos that you can use on your website and social media and things like that. But also you're going to make some of those really nice relationships with the networking with those people, as I mentioned. But there are also some negatives to that. But it is your decision. So if you are going to work for someone for free and do a collaborative shoot, say, that's fine if you're happy with just receiving photos and then possibly something else that can come out of that. But if you're working for free for someone and it happens for a long period of time, they're probably going to keep assuming that you're going to keep doing that for free, and it might not lead to anything paid. There's really no guarantees when you do promotional work for someone. So I have a little story that happened to me a few weeks ago. I was going to work with someone and everything was sorted out and arranged except for the pricing. So I needed to know what they needed from me, and I was going to send my price through and let them know how long that would take me. But they actually came in first with an offer, and they offered me what turned out to be about a third of what I had asked for, and the rest they wanted to make up in exposure or promotion for me, which I wasn't really interested in doing. So I went back with my offer and I explained why that was my pricing, because when you think about it, who sets your pricing? You do. Nobody else sets your pricing. So you need to remember that, and you need to have that level of confidence when you do deal with people and when you are talking about what would this cost me, and if I'm doing this for this, how much is that? Okay, so you need to kind of remember those things. So in the end, the deal fell through because they didn't come back with a counter deal. They just went, oh no, I'm paying this person and I'm paying this person, and what you're asking me for won't work. So, which leads me to, why do people expect us to do things for free? Or why do they expect us to do promotional work? And they might pay us for this, but they won't pay us for that. So you have to be really careful, and you have to have a really clear plan when you are dealing with people about what you will and won't do for your pricing and your services, and basically what your products are worth. So just remember that if you are looking for a sponsorship or an ambassadorship or something like that, and you are doing that free work and you're thinking, this is going to lead me down that path, I could possibly get a deal, I'd love to work with this company or this business or this shop, just think about it. Because as I mentioned before, they might just keep assuming and expecting that you are going to keep doing that work for free. So why would they pay you? So you need to be really smart about it from the start, and you need to make that plan and that decision right from the start and make it very clear about what you will and won't do for however much money or just for promotion and exposure. But I think the bottom line is, in a very general sense, exposure won't pay your bills. Exposure doesn't give you money, it doesn't give you guarantees. It could lead to other work and it could lead to other possibilities and everything like that, but it may not. So it's really your call whether you want to do that or you don't feel comfortable doing that. I feel like there is a time and a place in your career or in your business when you should do promotional work and when you don't need to. So I think those times are right at the start when you're starting a business and you do want to network and collaborate and do those kind of promotional things for free, and then that kind of gets you out there and it's word of mouth and everything like that, which is a great opportunity. When you're in the middle and you're going really well and you've had a business for quite a while, you kind of don't need to do those things. You've built up your business, you have your pricing structure, you know what's happening, you know what you are willing to offer. You probably have less time than you had before to be worrying about doing free things or whatever. But then it comes to the point where if you are super successful and you can give back, then you could do more promotional things when you were in that financial position and in that position in your business to be able to give back in that way if you wanted to. So just remember that it's your choice. You set your price, or you set whether you will do things for free or for promotion or for exposure. But just make sure that you're in charge of that decision and that you're going to be happy with the outcome. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe below, give me a thumbs up, or leave any feedback or questions that you have about paid or promotional work, or if you've had any experiences, good or bad, for either. And I'll see you next week for another Damn Sweet Honesty. Happy caking.